Well, 2023 is coming to an official close here in a few hours' time. New Year's Eve game. The Edmonton Oilers traditionally don't do too well on New Year's Eve. I know the game I went to last year, not too pretty, but tonight, a different story. The Oilers coming in on a 4 game winning streak, one win away from sweeping their California road trip. Excuse me. Calvin Pickard with a start tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. Evander Kane returning to the lineup. Raphael Lavoie sitting this one out. And the Oilers come through in a big way with a 7-2 victory over the Anaheim Ducks. Lots to go over in this one, so let's kick it off here with the first goal from Ryan McLeod. He opens the scoring on a beautiful feed from Warren Foegele. Warren Foegele having a hell of a night tonight for the Oilers. Clowder with his 5th goal in 4 games gives the Oilers the early 1-0 lead. McLeod, Foegele, and Draisaitl have been on fire since being put together as the Oilers' new second line. They absolutely dominated tonight's hockey game. Max Jones would tie it for the Ducks 1-1. Hard to believe at any point in time this game was tied 1-1, but it was. It was Jones's 3rd goal against the Oilers this season, and about as close as the Ducks ever were in this hockey game. Evander Kane, like I mentioned, coming back into the lineup tonight, he bangs in an unassisted goal to put the Oilers on top 2-1 after 1. The Ducks were definitely the better team, like through parts of the first period. They controlled a lot of it, but the Oilers do come out on top 2-1. The Ducks outshot the Oilers 14-10 after 1. In the second, though, the Oilers blew this game wide open and took over. Leon Draisaitl sniped a goal from the corner on the goal line, just like he always does. Happy New Year, Pro Pickle. Happy New Year. I think someone else threw it in there too. I'll get my wishes in here at the end of the video to everybody. Where was I there? Yeah, Leon Draisaitl sniped a goal from the corner on the goal line to put the Oilers up 3-1. Nurse and Foegele with the assists on that one. Warren Foegele would then put the Oilers up 4-1. Assists to Darnell Nurse and Connor Brown. Connor Brown, still no goal this year, but he got his 3rd assist of the year, so at least it's something, right? And then Foegele again would pick up his 2nd of the night from McLeod and Draisaitl to make it 5-1 Oilers after 2. The Oilers out shooting the Ducks 18-8 in the second period. In the third, Frank Vetrano would get the final goal of the night for the Ducks, cutting the Oilers' lead to 5-2. But Zach Hyman would answer with a snipe for the Oilers off a beautiful feed from Connor McDavid. Bouchard would get the other assist, put the Oilers up 6-2. And then to close it out, a beauty from Brett Kulak, his 2nd of the season, 1st goal since the Heritage Classic. Draisaitl and Foegele picking up the assists on that one. So overall, a 5-point night for Warren Foegele, the very first one of his career. So yeah, like I mentioned, all the accolades tonight to Warren Foegele. He had a hell of a night. And like I said, that second line with Leon Draisaitl and Ryan McLeod, they have just been absolutely on fire. One of the best lines in the league, probably over the last 2-3 weeks. 2 points for Ryan McLeod tonight, 3 points for Leon Draisaitl, 2 points for Darnell Nurse. Ekholm and Ryan Strome were going at it all night tonight. They finally get into a fight in the 3rd period. Ekholm, of course, takes Strome down. No one takes on the Viking and wins. Come on. And with that, the Oilers are now 3 points out of a wild card position to close out the year. So, yeah, guys, this one was really special. 7-2, 3 games over 500, I believe, for the first time this season, improving to 18-15-1 on the year. So an 8-game winning streak, 3-game losing streak, and now a 5-game winning streak. Oilers, definitely a streaky team to close out 2023, but at least the streaks are going in the right direction here. Darcy mentioning Gudas needs to be botch slapped. Yeah, we'll go with that one. But yeah, Radko Gudas is always trying to start stuff. He tried to get the Oilers off their game a bit tonight, but this one, the Oilers had this one in the bag pretty much. Like I said, the Ducks were kind of in this one in the first period, but basically in the second period, the Oilers stomped out any hope they could have possibly had of coming back in this hockey game. The Oilers have owned the Anaheim Ducks here over the last few years. I think Tyson Brendan and I saw pretty much the only bad game I'd say the Oilers have played against the Ducks. It was an afternoon game last year. And I think even still in that game, the Oilers had over 50 shots. They just the goaltender Lucas Dossel just stood on his head that game. But basically, the Oilers usually just murder the Ducks when they play them lately. So as they should. I mean, the Oilers and Ducks are at two different stages here. The Ducks used to own the Oilers. The Oilers own the Ducks now. The Oilers are an elite team. They didn't start out this year that way, but they have come around here and it's showing through, and they're finally beating teams the way they should. They close out a perfect California road trip. Yeah, Stoney McLovin it. Uh, Yoshi coming in. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Guys, this was just a fun way to close out 2023. Absolutely a big 7-2 victory for the Edmonton Oilers here. So I know people are going to be wanting to get to their New Year's stuff here. We got about 3 hours to go here in Edmonton before midnight. So I'll start wrapping this video up, but I just want to wish each and every one of you a happy new year. All the best in 2024. Thank you all so much for your continued support of the channel. Always coming here after the games, throwing in your comments. I can't get to all of them. Obviously, I got them shooting up as I'm trying to do my video here, but I do appreciate each and every one, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for your amazing support to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it and wish you and your families and friends all the best in 2024. Thank you all so much for your amazing support in 2023. And with the way this season started, just so happy that the Oilers can close it out on a great note here. 5-game winning streak, above 500. Things are going in the right direction, and we know the Oilers are a second half team. So hopefully it's just up and up and up from here. So thank you guys. I'll wrap it up there. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Happy New Year, guys. See you in 2024.